Hello students, welcome to the third part of the video of exercise 22nd A. We'll begin with our question number 13. It is given that sine of theta is equal to P over Q and we have to find the value of cos of theta plus sine of theta in term of P and Q. Now, beginning from the term sine of theta, that is equal to P upon Q. And sine theta is your perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So we'll draw a triangle here. This angle is theta. We have A, B and C. So this is 90 degree. This will be your hypotenuse. This will be your perpendicular and this will be your base. Now we have perpendicular as small p and hypotenuse as small q, but we do not have the value of your base. So we'll first find the value of your AB. So according to Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square, that is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. So what we have, AC whole square, that is equal to AB square plus BC whole square. What is AC square? AC is your Q square is equal to P square plus P square plus AB whole square. AB whole square. We have to find the value of AB. So AB will be equal to square root of Q square minus P square. Q square minus P square. Now we have all the value of your base, perpendicular and hypotenuse. So what we have, AB is equal to square root of Q square minus P square. Then we have BC is equal to small p and AC is equal to Q. What we have to find? We have to find the value of cos of theta plus sine of theta. So first we find the value of cos of theta. Cos of theta is your base upon hypotenuse. What is base? Base is AB upon hypotenuse is AC. So AB will be equal to AB is equal to Q square minus P square upon AC is Q. So cos of theta, we have the value of this, and sine of theta we already have P upon Q. Now substituting all the value, cos of theta plus sine of theta, the value that we have to find, cos of theta plus sine of theta, this will be equal to, cos of theta is square root of Q square minus P square over Q. Then we have sine theta. Sine theta is P upon Q. So this will be equal to Q as LCM. So Q square minus P square plus P, which is your required answer. Then next question, phi cot theta is equal to 12. Phi cot theta, next question from your exercise, phi cot theta is equal to 12. We have question, 5 cot of theta is equal to 12, and what we have to find? We have to find the value of cosecant theta plus secant theta. Cosecant theta plus secant of theta. So again, proceeding from your given term, 5 cot theta is equal to 12. So cot theta will be is equal to 12 upon 5. 12 upon 5. Cot is inverse of tan. So tan is your perpendicular upon base. So cot will be base upon perpendicular. You have to follow the table and find the value of cot theta is perpendicular, base upon perpendicular. Now again draw a right angle triangle with base angle as theta. So ABC. ABC. This angle is theta, and base ratio 5. Oh, sorry, base ratio perpendicular is 12:5. So what we have to find the value of your AB and BC. Let common ratio be x. So common ratio is x. So AB is equal to your 12x, and BC, which is perpendicular. This is base and this is your perpendicular. This will be equal to 5x. 12x and 5x, we have this two value. Now, which term is missing? We don't have the hypotenuse. So first we find the value of hypotenuse, and this will be calculated using Pythagoras theorem, that is hypotenuse square is equal to p square plus b square. What is hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So we have 12x whole square plus 5x whole square. This will give you 144x square plus 25x square. So what will be AC? AC will be equal to square root of 169x square. 169x square, that is equal to 13x. AC will be equal to 13x. Hypotenuse is 13x. We have base, perpendicular and hypotenuse. Now we have to find the value of this. First we will find the value of cosecant of theta. Cosecant is inverse of sine. So sine is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. It will be your hypotenuse upon perpendicular. What is hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is AC upon BC. This will be equal to AC is your 13x over base. Perpendicular. We have perpendicular is 5x. Cancelling it. Cancel the term x here. Next we have to find the value of secant of theta. Secant is inverse of cos. Cos is base upon hypotenuse, so it will be hypotenuse upon base. Hypotenuse upon base. So hypotenuse is AC, base is AB, that is equal to. Substitute the value here, it will give you 13x upon what is AB? AB is 12x. 12x. Cancelling it, when you cancel it, we have the value. Cosecant of theta is 13 upon 5 and secant of theta is 13 upon 12. So now find the value of cosecant of theta plus secant of theta, that is equal to 13 upon 5 plus 13 upon 12. So take the LCM. LCM will be 60 and this will be 13 multiplied by 12 plus 13 multiplied by 5. 13 multiplied by 12 and 13 multiplied by 5. So it will be your 6 and 156 plus 156 plus 65 over 60. So add it, it will give you 1 and 221 upon 60. 221 upon 60, which is your answer of your this question. Then question number 16. Proceeding towards your question number 16. All the questions are of same type. You just have to find the missing term and missing sides of the right angle triangle. We have given question number 16 as tan of x, that is equal to tan of x is equal to 1 upon 3. 1 upon 3. Mixed fraction is given, and what we have to find the value? We have to find the value of 4 sine square theta x, 4 sine square x minus 3 cos square x plus 2. This is the value that we have to find. So I'll break it down into your normal fraction as 4 by 3. Okay, when we have to find the value of 4 sin square x minus 3 cos square x plus 2. Now we have given that tan of x is equal to 4 by 3. Since we know that tan is your perpendicular upon base, so again draw right angle triangle ABC. Right angle triangle ABC, right angle at B. This base angle is x. This base angle is x. Side opposite to base angle, that is perpendicular. This will be your base and this will be your hypotenuse. Now, what we have to find? We have to find the value of your hypotenuse, which is missing. So we'll take the common ratio now as y, since already base angle x is given. So we'll take any random variable as y. So B, that is equal to 3y, and BC is equal to 4y. Which term is missing? We have AC is missing. So apply the Pythagoras theorem. It will give you AC square, that is equal to AB square plus BC square, which is equal to 3y whole square plus 4y whole square, that is equal to 9y square plus 16y square. 25y square AC, that is equal to 5y. So what is hypotenuse, which is equal to your hypotenuse? What is hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is equal to 5y. Now we have all the value of all the side here. Then find the value of sine of x. Sine of x is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. What is perpendicular? Perpendicular is 4x, 4y. This is 3y and this is 5y. Perpendicular is BC upon AC, that is equal to 4y upon 5y. Then we have the value of cos of x. Then we have to find the value of cos of x, that is equal to perpendicular of hypotenuse is there. Then we have to find the value of base upon hypotenuse. Base upon hypotenuse. What is base? Base is your, what is base? Base is your AB. AB upon AC, that is equal to 3y upon 5y. Cancel the term y here. Now come to the main part that we have to calculate. We have to find the value of 4 sin square x minus 3 cos square x plus 2. Substitute the value of sin square x. Sin square x is 4 upon y whole square minus 3 into 3 upon y whole square plus 2. It will give you 4 into 4 4 the 16 upon 25 minus 3 into 3 3 the 9 upon 25 plus 2. It will give you 64 minus 27 plus 50 upon 25 plus 50 upon 25. So subtracting it, subtract the term 27 here, it will give you the value of your 47 plus 50 upon 37. This is 37 plus 50 upon 25. So it is 87 over 25, which is your required answer. 87 upon 25 is the required answer. Now rest of the part are same. I am going to do one more part from this. We'll do the part your 20, question number 20. Question number 20. 20th, the last question from your exercise. We have given a triangle A, B, C, and AD is perpendicular to BC. Since AD is perpendicular, so in both the triangle we have the right angle at D on both sides here. Also, we have given the angle X and Y at point DAC and at angle ABD here. AC is given as 26, CD is given as 10, and whole BC is 42. BC is equal to 42, then BD will be equal to BC minus CD. That is equal to 42 minus 10, which is equal to 32. So this value is equal to 32. BD is your 32. So first take the right angle triangle ADC. In triangle ADC, find AD. Side opposite to this, that will be your hypotenuse. So we have hypotenuse square is equal to P square plus B square. AC square is equal to AD square plus CD square. CD square. What is AC? AC is 26 whole square, that is equal to. What is AD? AD is what we have to find, and CD is 10 whole square. Then find the value. Square of 226 is equal to 676, that is equal to AD square plus 100. So AD square, that will be equal to 676 minus 100, that will be equal to 576. So AD will be equal to 24. This is the value. AD is equal to 24 here. We have AD is equal to 24. Now in triangle, now we are going to take triangle ADB. ADB, the value that we have 90 degree. This will be your hypotenuse and this will be your perpendicular. So in triangle ADB, what we have, AB square is equal to AD square plus BD square. So what is AB? AB is what we have to find. This will give you 32 square plus 24 square. This will be equal to 32 whole square is 1024 plus. And what is 24? 24 is 576. So what we have? We have 1600. So AB will be equal to square root of 1600, that is equal to 40. So this is equal to 40. So we have all the missing term from the triangle here. We just have to find the value of now missing term here. We have all the missing sides from the triangle. We'll calculate cot of x. Cot of x, since x is the base angle, so we will take the triangle ADC. Triangle ADC here. Okay, we'll take the triangle ADC. So in this triangle, what we have, cot is inverse of your tan perpendicular upon base. This will give you base upon perpendicular. So we have the, for this we have perpendicular is equal to 10. This is 10, and what is base? Base is 24. So what is the value of, it will give you 12 upon 5. 12 upon 5. Cot of x is equal to 12 upon 5. Second, we have to find the value of 1 over sine square y minus 1 over tan square y. Since y is the triangle, now we'll take the triangle ADB. We'll take the triangle ADB. So in this triangle, what we have, this is the base angle, this will be your perpendicular, and this will be your base. So sine of y will be equal to, base perpendicular upon hypotenuse. What is perpendicular? Perpendicular is 24 upon hypotenuse is 40. Similarly, we have tan of y. Tan of y is equal to perpendicular upon base. Tan of y is equal to perpendicular upon base. So perpendicular is your 24 and base is 32. Substitute this value here. You can reduce the term. It will give you 12 upon 20 again. 6 upon 10 and 3 upon 5. This is equal to 3 upon 5. Okay, this is equal to 3 upon 5. Again, 8 3s are 24. 8. This is equal to 3 by 4. 3 upon 5 and 3 by 4. So we have 1 over 3 upon 5 whole square minus 1 over 3 upon 4 whole square. This will give you. Invert it, you will get the value of 25 upon 9 minus 16 upon 9. So 9 will be the common LCM. This will give you 9 upon 9. Answer is 1. So what is the value of this? 1 upon sine square y minus 1 upon sine square tan square y, that is equal to 1. Come to the last part. For the last part, what we have? For the last part, we have the value of, first we have to find the value of cos of x. For x, this will be the perpendicular. Cos x is base upon hypotenuse. This will give you 24 upon 26. 24 upon 26 here. Then 24 upon 26 and it will give you 12 upon 13. That is equal to 12 upon 30. Then we have to find the value of cos of y. Cos of y. For cos of y, what we have? Base upon hypotenuse. This will be your base, 32 upon 40. 32 upon 40. 4 over 5. This will be your 4 upon 5. And last but not the least, what we have to find? Tan of y. Tan of y is equal to perpendicular upon base. What is perpendicular? Perpendicular is 24 and what is base? 32. It will give you 3 upon 4. So we have all the value. Substitute the value here. Cos of x minus 5 upon cos of y plus 8 tan of y. So it will give you 6 over. What is cos of x? Cos of x is 12 over 13 minus 5 over. What is cos of y? This is equal to 4 upon 5 plus 8 tan of y. Tan of y is 3 by 4. So cancel the term. 2 here. It will give you 6 multiplied by 13 by 12 minus 5 multiplied by 5 upon 4. This will give you plus 3 to the 6. So we have the LCM as 13 by 2 minus 25 by 4 minus plus 6 here. So take the LCM. LCM will be 4. That will be equal to 26 minus 25 plus 24 over 4. 24 upon 4. So it will give you 25 by 4. Answer is 25 by 4. So that's it from your first exercise, exercise 22nd A. In the next video, we'll begin with our exercise 22nd B. Keep watching, keep learning. Thank you so much.